Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing Solana once again. Solana has hit a new yearly high, and this is what I discussed with you guys earlier today in my update. And, fast forward a few hours later, we're sitting at a new yearly high, and does this come as a surprise to me? Absolutely not. Solana has shaked the entire cryptocurrency markets. And like I've said earlier, we spoke about this in a few updates prior. If anyone were told that in November we're going to be sitting at almost a $70 Solana, 90% of the people thought absolutely not. But look where we're at. And this really shows in a bear market what people think. And when the market really starts heating up, all of a sudden, people that were talking negative about the project turn moon boys. And that's what has happened with Solana. And of course, it's official. I've shared with you guys before. We're seeing massive institutional, money flowing into Solana. Not only that, we've seen the likes of Cathie Wood come out and compare it with Ether. And this is something I've been doing on my channel before anyone even has started talking about Solana to an extent, what we're seeing as of now. So this really shows us where Solana really is as of now and where it's really heading as you do go further into the bull market. But before we get into the charts and all that good stuff, you guys know, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if we're looking at the price, $66.13, once again up 11.4% in USD comparative, which I've already gone over. And if we're looking at it in Bitcoin comparative, it's up 6.5%, and again, outpacing everything. Looking at its market cap, $28.1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume, we've seen once again more addition to the volume. We've added $1.1 billion in the trading volume over the past 14 hours. And again, should not be coming as a surprise to any one of us. But look what's happening. We're seeing something very, very interesting about to happen in the next few days if this move were to carry on. We're very, very close to knocking on the door for XRP. So are we about to see Solana making its way up to that top 5th spot in the cryptocurrency market ranking? I'm very confident it can do so as long as XRP is unable to make a move before that. So very, very interesting things coming ahead of us. But before we get into the charts, just wanted to share this with you guys. So let's go over this video.
State compression made it possible for our users to mint with zero infrastructure costs.
Building on Solana increases accessibility, and that dramatically decreases the barrier.
Solana is constantly pushing the frontier of hardware engineering. It leverages physics to its fullest potential to enable the future of the internet.
I don't want to have 10 engineers focused on all the blockchain infrastructure stuff. I'm like, I don't need any of it. I have Solana. State compression.
There we go. I couldn't agree more. And you can see this for yourself. Solana has come out and posted this video, and like I said, couldn't agree more with this. I've used the Solana blockchain myself, and I'm also a pioneer when it comes to the Ethereum blockchain. And boy, is there a difference. It's such a massive difference, because right now, especially if you are familiar with the meme coin market or even decentralized platforms, if you're trading on a decentralized platform on Ethereum, you're paying at least $30-$40 per trade. Meanwhile, if you're looking at Solana, on the other hand, average trade is 0.001 cents, and this changes everything. Earlier this year, yes, we did see a meme coin market take effect in the Solana blockchain. Sorry, on the Solana blockchain, not in. I'm getting too excited. This is where people that were not used to Solana blockchain really found out how revolutionary this thing really is. And now fast forward to Q4 of 2023, when markets are heating up, we're seeing institutional interest coming in. People are starting to realize, hey, you know what? Hold on. Solana is actually an Ethereum killer, and it actually has that potential to get there. And as far as development side of things goes, I've said it from the beginning, I think this is really getting to that spot. So now let's talk about the price. So if we're looking at the price, you guys can see we're in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And that's not what I want you guys to focus on. I want you guys to focus on what was our yearly high. You can see Solana made it to that $68.31. And if you watched my update literally today and yesterday, that was that target that I was aiming for. And that's exactly where we've seen the price of Solana get, reached and seen a little bit of a minor retracement. So if we're looking at the hourly time frame, you guys will be able to understand this better. So a little bit of a minor retracement. If I were to bring out the measuring tool for you guys, that's just a retracement of about 3.48%, which is totally normal. And at this rate, would not be surprised Solana hitting a $70 plus price in the next few hours ahead of us, as long as Bitcoin, now hear me out, as long as Bitcoin does not see a shake off. If Bitcoin sees a shake off, sees some manipulation like we have seen in the past few days, if that happens, then yes, everything gets changed. But it doesn't get changed completely. Solana is going to hit $70 sooner rather than later, but might not happen as fast as we are projecting. But it was able to reach $68, which is insane, because literally on October 20th, one SOL was $26.77. And if you picked some up around there, you are up right now about 156%. And I love looking at this resistance, guys. This resistance really brings back memories, and it looks like, it's time in the past at this point. This consolidation phase, which seems so long, so boring, seemed like it's in the past now, because look at the significance of the breakout. Once we broke out, SOL pumped up 145%. And also, I've seen some people come out and made a great statement, and the statement was, Solana's fair value was not even there back in October, because of course the FTX collapse. And I agree with that to an extent. I personally think Solana would have traded within this $30 to $35 to $40 range if it were not for FTX collapse. And I'm very confident that would have not happened. But of course, uncertainty was there. And speaking about uncertainty, uncertain events can happen to any project. You name it, any project can go through something that no one is expecting. And this is why diversification is key, and this is why due diligence and research is so important to do. Imagine just having your funds in one coin and something unusual, unpredictable happens to it. Guess what? Your funds are at risk. So that's why it's so important to diversify your portfolio rather than having your funds in one coin. Diversification is key. That's literally finance 101. So great price movements from Solana. There's no surprise about that. But I totally agree with people. Some people, some of my colleagues that I talk in the crypto space are saying that, the fair value for Solana should have been around $30 to $40 range. And I totally agree with that statement. So if we put that into perspective, we're only seeing 140% increase in a way. But realistically, that's not the case. But anyone that was accumulating Solana around this $18.46 zone is smiling right now and has the biggest smile on their face, of course. But great things definitely happening. Like I said, I could see 70 plus Solana in the upcoming hours ahead of us. But if Bitcoin sees a little bit of a shake off, then, we might get invalidated for the short immediate term. But that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. And of course, thank you to each and every one of you guys for absolutely killing it with the support. I love you all. See you tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX and peace.